afternoon, and welcome to our latest edition of Cooking with Wine. Today I'm making a lemon meringue pie. And our wine is this Finn River Pear wine with Apple Brandy and Cacao. And we serve it very well chilled over ice cream, with sparkling water, or all by itself. It's delightful. Super sweet, kind of thick and syrupy. Will go great with dessert. So, I showed you how to make my my super homemade pie crust back in, it was probably quiche or pecan pie, if you remember. So, if you don't, go back and watch that and make your pie crust. So for this, they want a pre-baked crust. So we're preheating here. We're going to pop it in about 20 minutes until it just starts to brown. Then we'll fill it up and put it back in with the pie in it. So what we have here is a cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch for thickening, 2 tablespoons of flour, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We are going to put this in a saucepan. We can get the cornstarch out of the bowl. And whisk it together. Then we're going to add 1.5 cups of water. That's my preheat. So I'll go ahead and pop that pie crust in. And over here, we'll add the juice and zest of 2 lemons. Psych! It's actually just 6 tablespoons of lemon juice. But I did a test pie and it's perfectly wonderful. So right now we just have this cream-colored liquidy mess. I'll wait for this temperature to come up a little bit so it'll thicken. So while we're waiting for that to thicken, I'm separating 4 eggs. I did the first 3. I'll just show you the last one in case you don't know how to separate an egg. The whites are going in here, the yolks are going in here. So you put it over here, and wait, that's kind of in my way. You let the white drip out until it doesn't seem to drip anymore, and then you're just going to flop the yolk over to the other side very gently. You don't want to break the yolk. Get out as much white as you can, and then you go back and forth. Getting out all that nice egg white. And sometimes you gotta help it a little. But you don't want to get any yolk in this side, so there we go. Now, I will be whipping these egg whites to within 1 inch of their lives with my new super duper KitchenAid mixer, which I highly recommend. And you don't have to get it in blue, but apparently everyone I know has it in blue. So yeah. So we'll let them start on their journey to meringue. Silly these things. Okay, so our egg whites, as you can see, are well on their way to stiff. So we're going to put it back in and slowly add 6 tablespoons of sugar to form those stiff peaks while we're still waiting on this to boil. I'm getting there. Okay, so add some sugar. Meringue here, and we have a boil here. So now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, which is about that much. And we'll wait for that butter to melt. Okay, our butter is melted. We're gonna whisk in our egg yolks, which, surprisingly, is what gives lemon meringue pie its color. I didn't know it. I thought it was the lemon, or maybe food coloring. Nope, egg yolk. Joke's on me. Lemon meringue pie is really egg pie. Who knew? Now, look at it. Gorgeous yellow color. Alright, let that thicken and combine a little bit. And we will check on our pie crust. Yeah, doing pretty good. Still has 11 minutes. We'll let that go a bit and come back. We'll put in the yellow eggy mixture that we all know as lemon. And it has come to my attention that if you add the egg yolk step a little too quickly, you can get your eggs cooking too fast, which will result in little bits that resemble scrambled eggs in your pie. No one wants that. So you can actually hit it with a hand mixer or a submersible or something. Get those back down to a creamy, smooth, pie-like consistency. Next, we shall top it with our gorgeous meringue, which I've had lemon meringue pie before. I didn't like it. I made this, and I loved it. I think the difference is some commercial pies just don't put enough sugar in their meringue. And you need it to maintain a nice stiff peak, but you also need it so you want to eat it. Otherwise, it's just egg whites. Who wants that? So, plop this gorgeous meringue on here. And then what you want to try to do is what they call seal the edges. And I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe so the middle of the pie doesn't try to escape. But that is what we shall do. Remembering that it's still very hot because this is a pre-baked crust that just came out of the oven. See how you get the meringue all the way down. It touches the crust here. These are not easy to work with, but because you push at it and it bounces back. It's not like frosting a cake. Doing this one, we'll get back in a second. Just about got them all sealed. And we're going to pop this back in the oven for 10 minutes. And then we'll have pie. And that sound means bye. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Ever so slightly browned meringue. And it'll cool off a little bit, then I'll put it in the fridge to chill it nice and firm. And then it'll be amazing lemon meringue pie that will go with our chilled pear wine. Now, long-time viewers may have noticed there's something different about this kitchen. Yes, we got a brand new kitchen. We did it all ourselves. Painted the cabinets, we put up the backsplash, and then had this gorgeous granite put in. So, thanks for viewing.